I had a thought this morning while I was making breakfast, and it came to me so suddenly and so clearly that I had to immediately come in and start filming it right away. Otherwise, I knew I would lose it. So in the other room, my breakfast is like halfway made, and hopefully we don't hear a smoke alarm while we're filming this. But it came to me, and it's a question I think we all need to ask ourselves. Are we who we should be, or are we who we could be? And it's kind of this differentiation of there are things that we are told we should do. We should go to college. We should finish high school. We should get a job where we can support a family. We should buy a house. We should buy 2 cars. We should, and there's all these things that we're told we should do. And we're told that when we do these things, they will make us happy. When we do these things, they will give our life meaning. But the opposite side of that, the antithesis, if you will, is some of these things don't actually make people happy. Some of these things aren't what people are dreaming of. Some people don't want kids. Some people don't want a job that requires a college education. Some people love to cook and would rather be in a certificate program. Some people are totally stoked working retail. That's rewarding to them. They have fun. They know those people. They enjoy hanging those clothes. They enjoy doing these things. That's fun to them. But what also gets lost in the shoulds is sometimes there are people who have great big ideas that are huge, that are beyond the scope of things that anybody else can imagine. It's this song, this burning fire that's within them. And by doing what they should do, they lose it. By doing the things that they're told to do, the things that they're told are going to be good for them, the things that they're told are going to get them a high-paying job and a long career, they lose that fire. And it's this beautiful spark that they have to share with everybody. And it's part of doing the things that you could do, the things that you could be. And so somewhere in the shoulds, we find ourselves struggling with feelings of mediocrity because we're not listening to this fire, this passion inside of us. And if there's anything that I really wanted to leave everybody with this morning, it's this idea that do the things that make you who you could be. And if that involves going to college, that's beautiful. If that involves having a house and a few kids and a family, that's incredible. But doing those things in the hopes that one day they will make you happy, you're never going to find it. Alan Watts talks a little bit about this in a lecture called Out of Your Mind. You can find it on Audible right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I really enjoy it. But in part of it, he gives the example of professors. Those who are in academia are probably pretty familiar with this. It's this constant talk of citations. How many times your work is cited within other work as a basis for their new theory or their experiment. And they track citations because as your citations grow, that gives the university more of a reason to give you tenure. But that's not scholarship for the sake of scholarship. That's scholarship for the sake of a title. That's scholarship for the money. That's not scholarship because you enjoy advancing the human condition and learning more about what there is out there. And so it's this idea of doing things for the inherent reward, for what they give you, for the song that they unleash inside of you. And if there's anything, I hope you can all take that away from this. If there's anything from this, I hope you take away, it's that.